Now, a question that I get asked a lot when I am live or on my videos is, why do you say that the Target Omni is the best auto scorer on the market? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you my reasonings as to why this bit of kit is the best available. Just a quick disclaimer as well, this is all just my personal opinion, and also remembering that I have used this now for about a year, and I used another auto scorer for about 9 months prior to that. So I believe that my take is quite valid because I've used two of the biggest ones for both now quite long periods of time. The first big reason why for me the Target Omni is clear is for the pricing reasons. Now, when I first got the Target Omni, they were £450. They are now £500, but even so, for that price, it is still significantly cheaper than if you get the brand new version of the other big auto scorer. For £500, that bit of kit, you cannot go wrong with, if obviously you have 500 quid laying around. I'm not saying you do, but if you did, and you like your darts, get that. The second big reason for why I think the Omni is clear of every other auto scorer is the fact that it looks pretty damn nice. Now, I don't just mean, oh, aesthetically, yes, it looks quite cool, oh, it's a nice ring light. I don't mean that. What I mean is the fact that you can customize your Omni covers. Now, before you come back and you then say, Hazy, that's just 3D printing companies that are doing these things. Well, it was until only a month and a half, 2 months ago, when Target started selling them themselves. And of course, that is a massive point that the Omni has, is the fact that it has that customization feel to it. You can change the way that it looks. Obviously, I've just signed a deal with Patrick Manicum, and I'm also sponsored by a few other companies. Well, this is a brilliant way of showcasing all of them and making my whole darting setup so much nicer than just having the standard black legs that the Omni comes with. This is the only auto scoring system where it has that customization feel to it. The third thing that is so good regarding the Omni is the fact it takes 2 minutes, probably not even that, to get it all plugged in and set up. Now, this is huge because when you have something as brilliant as this, you don't want it taking a long time to get set up. So then you'll be able to then move it from place to place. Unlike some other companies where they have made it so you have to drill into walls to be able to use the system. The Target Omni prides itself on being the definition of plug and play. It only has one wire coming out of the Omni, and that plugs into the plug socket. It connects via Bluetooth and via Wi-Fi to any sort of iPad or computer or anything like that for you to be able to then play online with it. Compared to other stuff where there's a lot more sort of wires plugging in, wires plugging there. It's a lot cleaner when there is only this one wire. Another thing is the fact that the light system that comes with the Omni is absolutely perfect. Now, what I mean by that is with other companies' auto scorers, you can actually take the cameras off of the lighting system and put it onto a betting lighter system. Well, that kind of shows that clearly the actual lighting system that it comes on isn't very good. Whereas with the Omni, the light is perfect. The white LEDs make there be a shadow-free board. I've got darts in the board right now. There is no shadow. And the most important thing, there is no blind spot on the bullseye. If you know, you know. And the last big point that I will say is a good thing about the Target Omni is the fact that it also knows when there has been a bounce out or there has been a massive deflection. Now, this is really cool, and a good thing that the Target Omni has over other scoring systems is that it can see when there has been a bounce out or when there has been a big deflection. On a load of other scoring systems, when there is a bounce out, it just says that the dart hasn't actually been thrown. Whereas you obviously know that it has. Through the Omni, it will tell you that it has missed. That is pretty clever technology. Now I'm going to make this a fair comparison, okay? There are some not so good things about the Omni as well. Let's discuss some of them. One of the biggest things that is said about the Target Omni is the fact that it doesn't have its own Target Omni platform. It uses Dart Counter as its source to use the Omni. Now, I understand it, that some people think that that's a bad thing. You know, you've got other ones that have their own softwares that has all their games and stuff on. I get that. But what's brilliant about using Dart Counter for the Omni is that you can then play people without an Omni as well. So it gives you a much bigger platform to play against other people. One of the downsides about it being on Dart Counter, however, is if you do want to play a lot online, there is a subscription fee. Another thing that people have mentioned has been a slight issue with the Omnis for certain people is that it overheats and/or that the processor packs up. Now, I've had this Omni since it first came out, hence why I got it for £450 rather than the 500. And I have not had a single processor break. I've not had a single day where I've spent hours using the Omni where it's overheated or anything like that. Now, I'm not saying that all these other people are lying when they say it. It probably does happen, like any sort of machinery would. But what is brilliant that Target now have started doing is if your processor has packed up or it's overheated, if you send proof to the Target website via one of their email services, you will then get a processor sent out to your house to then put back on the Omni to fix the issue, free of charge. So just because the Omni you feel like is packed up, in reality, it's basically getting a massive refresh, because then you'll then get a brand new processor sent to your door, and within 5 to 6 days, you're back up and running again with, in essence, a brand new Omni. Another thing that I've seen a lot on social media is apparently the Omni miscounts a lot more than the other auto-scoring systems. Now, once again, I've had the complete opposite to that. And I'm not just saying that to promote it and to back it up. If you know me well, you know that I am a very honest reviewer of things. If I think something is not very good, I will come out and I will say it's not very good. But this system is a system that I've had the least miscounts on, 1000%. The other system I had was having miscounts left, right, and center. And they pride themselves on saying that they don't have miscounts as well. Believe me, they have a lot, and I mean a lot. On this, yes, of course, nothing is perfect. It's machinery. I am still getting miscounts, but it is nowhere near as many as what I was getting on the other platform that I used. Guys, please let me know in the comments below if this video has helped you decide whether or not you want to get the Omni or a different system. And also let me know down below if you've had any problems with the Omni. I like hearing some of the issues that people have had with the Omnis because, as I've said, with my whole Omni experience, I've not really had anything go wrong. Touch wood. Please, don't start going wrong. If you are new around here, guys, we get 2 to 3 videos done a week. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you drop it a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Off it goes.